Well, here's what we're dealing with. Husqvarna zero turn. Well, I was holding it up out of the way. Here's what he wants me to fix. Let's patch the deck. Thanks for tuning back in to Rayleigh's Small Engines. I'm T-Bone. Let's get this deck off of this machine and get it right up here on a roll cart. Alright, so the first thing we want to do is see all that metal's curled up. We got to get all this where it's actually flat and get all this ground off nice and clean there and there. If you're going to weld it, it needs to be clean. Alright, so I think I'm going to put the plate in from the inside. That way I can do just one piece back there, because I'll never get this ground out and all, clean where you can get a decent weld on it. So I'm going to flip this thing over. Let's try it from the inside. Yeah, I think that's going to work better. Take the grind and clean all this up right quick. Yes, I used ear protection. Oh, shiny. Looks much better. Let's go get a piece of scrap steel and do some cutting. So what's that thing they say, cut 6 times and measure once, twice? I don't, 10 by 4.5, that's what I'm doing. Victor plasma cutter. Pretty awesome. Now, if you don't have a drag cup, this is called a drag cup. You can see how it's indented. You can drag this along the metal when you're cutting, and it's fine. If you've got a regular cup, you don't want to do that, because you'll be going through some expensive consumables. Make sure you got on your safety goggles and some gloves, long sleeves, yeah, whatever. Okay. Of course, if you're like me and you can't see, notice these have actually got bifocals in them. Unbelievable. That's what I'm talking about, y'all. Well, that looks a little better. Now let's see if we can get it. There's a gap. I can fix that. That was just too noisy. Look at there. Look at there, look at there, look at there. Almost. Not too bad. Let's just tack this bad boy in place. Then we'll get it tacked in place, and then we'll do some welding. Now, we'll see if little tacks will hold it. About 8 or 10 more clamps, didn't I? I sure did. Not my best work, but ain't terrible. Let me get this welded up and I'll get back with you. Not terrible, but welding on dirty metal, that's what happens. But it ain't gonna fall off, I'll put it that way. Well, just so you guys can see, this is what we're using, a little Millermatic 180 mixed gas. Yeah, I got a big tank, but I had to. Well, is there enough clearance for the blade? Ooh, get your light down, ding dong. Doofball. That's perfect. You ain't gonna believe what I found. Husqvarna orange. That's been back there about 3 years. Now I wonder if it'll even spray. Do y'all know how long to shake the paint can? Daddy always said you shake it till the ball quits rattling. Let's find out. I'll be. You got to be kidding me. Well, for a wore out deck. It's got one shiny spot. Let's get this deck back on this mower. Perfect. There we go. It's like brand new. Not really, but it'll work. Folks, thank you for hanging out with us today. Hope y'all had a good time. Anyway, a little simple job, but at least it'll get the customer by for a little while. Please click that subscribe button. It's always free. Give us one of those thumbs up. We'll see you next time. Blah, blah, blah.